It is Monday, March 28, 2011, and this is the SC Center. What's up, guys? JP McDaniel here, joined, as always, by my partner in crime, Patrick Chobo Peon O'Neill. Patrick, is it still snowing? Is Blizzard Watch 2011 still going on in New York?
Nah, apparently spring has come, but honestly, I don't trust it. It's going to be another blizzard. Watch. You just watch. How's Dallas?
Well, I haven't been up to
Texas?
Dallas yet. Texas is quite hot. I think it's supposed to be 80 and sunny this weekend at MLG. That's about what it is right now in San Antonio. So
wow.
It's going to be kind of hot, but that's what you should expect in March in Texas. It might rain. I don't know. I think we got rain yesterday. It was actually cold last night. Anyways, why are we talking about the weather? TSL 3 happened this weekend. Day 3, we're going to each pick kind of one match. And I think your match is going to be the Idra Cruncher match, right, from Day 4?
Yeah, I mean, even if it wasn't the best match, it was the match that set the internet on fire. Just like you actually picked it out on last SC Center as your most anticipated match, and just like you said, it blew the whole internet up.
Yeah.
TL went down instantly, which was kind of awesome to see, and they had a message. They had anticipated it. They knew, and Reddit went down shortly thereafter. If you're interested in, I actually interviewed Cruncher yesterday. There's a link below on SK Gaming. You can check that out. What was your favorite match yesterday?
Well, real quick, I just want to say that I'm about to spoil every game that happened this week from TSL. So if you don't want to be spoiled, to everyone watching who's never watched the show before, I apologize. But the game of the weekend for me was Adele Scott versus MVP. Wasn't the most competitive game, but it was just the fact that every time Adele Scott plays in a tournament, the commentators always say, where is he getting all of this stuff from? And that's just his style, man. He took out MVP with this style. I don't think he ever got, he maybe got 1 or 2 Colossus, but then MVP would just overreact with a ton of Vikings, and then he would just come with like 7 trillion gateway units and just destroy MVP with these awesome upgraded units so early on. It was awesome to see that. But the Koreans, man, what happened? I thought they were supposed to win the tournament, Patrick.
I mean, honestly, the whole world is turning upside down. This and then the World Championship. The funniest thing is reading the Korean netizen reaction for Adele Scott MVP. It was like, wow, that's many gateway, yes? It was awesome to read, and it's really cool. I can't wait to talk about more of these matches tomorrow, which we're going to do, by the way, because these were some insane
QXE
matches.
beating Genius, what? Goody
That
taking
was
out
awesome.
ST, what?
Cloak Ghosts, man. It's the new thing.
Like, what in the world, man? Game 2, QXE Genius. If you haven't watched that yet, I apologize to spoil it for you, but just go watch the game right now. Yeah, it was good. Incredible matches from the TSL3. Cannot wait for that to kick up. Again, it is going to be off this weekend, though, because of MLG Dallas. And then the weekend after that, they're going to resume playing. But you mentioned your Crunch interview, correct?
Yeah, you can get the Cruncher interview right below or on SK Gaming. It's on the front page. And also, there's TSL Day 3 interviews are up on Team Liquid. You can check that out on the front page. And I'm sure the Day 4 interviews will be up shortly. Always good to get into the head of the winners. A lot of the foreigners are just like, TL asked them, how do you feel? And they're just like, I have a big shit-eating grin on my face. What just happened?
Was
it was
there
awesome.
any good responses in the Day 3 interviews? I haven't checked them out yet.
QXC wrote an essay, as per usual. He loves interviews. I really recommend just go check them out because they actually go through their step-by-step decision-making in all the key points.
You know, so I just became a bigger fan of Adele Scott. The question was, a lot of SC2 fans thought foreigners had no chance versus the Koreans. Do you have anything to say to them? I think foreigners have a chance, but they must believe in it. That says it all, man. If you go into those games and you think you're going to get shit on by some Koreans, then you're going to get shit on by some Koreans. But if you go in there thinking you're going to win, it could be Saturday all over again coming up in the round of 16. I don't think there's that many Koreans left. I know MC, and that's the only one that comes to mind, actually. But
Nada.
MC and Nada, yeah. So
the OGS guys were the only ones who went through.
Yep. Wow.
I do believe.
Fucking
anyway, moving
insane.
on to the fucking insane. Moving on to the World Championships, similarly insane. Just to run through the results real quick, we had AnyPro taking out Morrow, Sen taking out AnyPro, looking like a boss, Sen taking out Marine King, looking like an even bigger boss. Sam then took out Sen in one of the Tongue Twister matches.
Yeah, that was the hardest match to probably cast in his dance career.
Tasteless was tripping over his tongue the whole time. TT1 took out San, and then in a big match, TT1 took out Nada. Did you have any games here that you particularly enjoyed?
The Sin-Son match on Metalopolis was pretty interesting. I almost feel that Sin, I don't want to say gave that game away, but it got... Do what?
Boxer moved on to TSL.
Oh, right. I was
Sorry,
like, what are
guys.
you talking about Boxer for? But Sin with the Brood Lords, I mean, he stayed on Hydra for so long that it took him a little while to get to Brood Lords, but it was a great game. It was really competitive. Son is no pushover, obviously, in that matchup. But TT1, man, taking out Son on Scrap Station. And also, Artosis was the coach? What? He wasn't even casting half that. Nick was just solo. I'm not sure if I like the stand-up casting. What are your thoughts on that?
Afterwards, that was pretty funny. I mean, I think that they were playing that really off the cuff. Tasteless doing the best that he could.
Yeah,
but,
well, he's done a lot of solo casting before for the for GOM.
Yeah,
so.
but I don't think he actually knew like when he was going to be solo at this point.
That's true. Yeah,
Artosis
would just be.
Artosis broke the
leave.
microphone like 3 times, which was pretty funny to watch. So yeah, and I recommend everyone check out. I mean, Jesus, the GSTL and then the World Championships. The GSL is on fire. Man. Yeah, and then TSL and MLG Dallas. This has been quite a couple of weeks for Starcraft 2. I recommend it. I mean, TT1 and Sen. They didn't just like win by cheese or anything.
Guys.
These were games, man. These were fucking games. I really recommend you check it out. TT1 outplaying Nada. I mean, I won't get into it, but also coming up is ST Bomber versus White Raw is a show match coming up Thursday, March 31st. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. We have the link for all that info. It's $150. ST Bomber just made it into Code A and is actually ranked #1 in the ELO in Korea. ST Bomber has been talked about for a long time as a really dangerous player, so I'm really, really interested to see what happens when he plays White Raw.
Yep.
Did you happen to catch what happened with Complexity Gaming recently?
Yeah, so they announced a Pro-Am tournament, and we actually have a clip for you guys to run. So, Patrick, I'm going to have to ask you to be quiet, and then we're going to go back to GSL because there's still 2 more things to talk about. But this is what's going on with Complexity. So yet another tournament here coming into the StarCraft 2 world. It's always good to see that. Myself, DJ Wheat, and Ash Joshi will be casting that, and I cannot wait for that to get started. But, Patrick, you missed the fact that the brackets for the World Championship were drawn last night, and holy shit, we're going to be watching Huck vs. MVP, July vs. Nada, San vs. White Raw, Damaga vs. Nest-T, Marine King vs. Sin, Moonglade TT1, MC Moro, and Jinro Any Pro Prime, which means that we could possibly see Jinro MC in the next round. We're going to be watching Damaga Nest-T in the first round. These matches are actually insane. Huck vs. MVP is going to be awesome. Like, the World Championships, man, it has some awesome, awesome games coming up. Don't you agree?
I do, and man, the world is, I've said it before, I'll say it again, the world's turning upside down. This is a bizarro universe. The Koreans can be beat, and that's what makes me so goddamn excited. I'm watching everything. I might even have to invert my sleep schedule and stay up to watch it live. I'm not really sure if I can stand to do it.
I don't
terrible.
I don't know if I could pull like a 72-hour shift this weekend casting.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know if I could do it. Yeah, with MLG. But also coming up, Gosu Gamers added a couple of players to their team. The legendary Last Shadow. If you don't know about him, you can go to the Gosu Gamers link below and check out. He actually goes through his infamous past. Not going to go through here. And then an Englishman, Orc, who won an ESL Pro Series. You can check out those interviews down below. Did you happen to catch the GSL Code A qualifiers?
Well, I knew that it was going on, but I wasn't following the thread so intently. But Bomber actually made it through. These are some of the big names that made it through. Ryung from Slayers, the TBT player that played really well in the GSTL. Min, also the Zerg player from Slayers, made it through. Squirtle, finally making it through. And that's about it. Peanut Cookie. That's going to be a fun name to cast. But you can find the full list over in the thread over at Team Liquid. We'll have that in the description for you guys later. There are some more NASL players being announced today, Patrick. Do you happen to know who those were?
I do. 41 through 45 players were announced, and you can check out everything, all the players at NASL.tv, but the newest ones are Rainbow, Insnare, Squirtle, Rhett, and Xenio. It's shaping up to be a good tournament. I don't know, it's not quite the all-star tournament that TSL might be, but I really can't complain. NASL, I'm sure, will be a really fun tournament to watch. Anyone you're looking forward to in particular there?
Of the players that you announced today, I gotta say Squirtle, man. Squirtle is...
Yeah,
he's a good player. If he plays as well as he did in that team league, it's going to be awesome. But also some more players announced for DreamHack, the DreamHack Sapphire event. Do you happen to know the full name of that event, Patrick?
Oh, good God, no. It's like a 12-word event. But the new players are White Ra, Maro, and TLO, joining a really good cast of players, Jinro, MC, Idra, and Huck. DreamHack's really going out of their way to make some really, really big moves for this tournament and for this whole year. They're adding a lot of money, so DreamHack's going to be a major tournament this year. Definitely looking forward to it. Is there anything else?
Wait, I asked what? I ask you that. You don't ask me that.
Hey, JP, am I putting you on the spot? What's wrong?
Well, actually, see, I do have something else. Since MLG is starting on Friday, which I can't wait for, and a lot of people can't wait for as well. We won't have an SC Center on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, since I am leaving Wednesday morning to fly out there. But we might do something from the event. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but we'll have to see. Patrick is going to try to bring down an HD cam. We might be able to record it and upload it for you guys. But no promises there. Now, Patrick, do you have anything else?
Oh my God!
You've got nothing.
I just booked all my tickets to MLG, so celebration. I'm excited about that. And here's the weird thing about Texas. I don't understand why. It's a 10-minute car ride. It's an hour-and-a-half walk. Where do you people? Who designed your state? I don't understand.
From the hotel.
Anyway, I'm done now. How about you?
Well, the cat's finally done meowing. That's why I picked her up so she would stop. You can follow me. Man, someone's calling me. You can follow me at twitter.com/itmeJP. You can follow Patrick at twitter.com/chobopeon. Shut up, phone. Send in tips to tips@itmeJP.com. Said it once, said it about 3 times now, but MLG is going to be starting this weekend. Myself, Day9, DJ Wheat, and everyone else in the Starcraft 2 community. I can't even name all of the huge names that are going to be there. Cannot wait for that. Please, please come say hi to myself or anyone there. It's a friendly community. Don't be afraid to just go up and grab one of the players unless they just lost. That's the only time that you don't want to say, hey, can you sign an autograph? No, I just lost 0-3 or something like that. Don't do that. But we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll probably be talking about some more TSL 3 matches along with the daily news every day at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern, the SC Center. We are out. See you guys. Wave goodbye, Patrick. Peace.
Yes, sir.
That wasn't a wave. That was kind of like...